All right, everybody. Today we are going to talk about something called JotForm, and I'm going to show you really quickly how to grow your leads like times 10 this year in 2020 by using this simple little free form when it comes to your groups and your business pages, everything really. So first of all, I want to know who has used JotForm before. Let me know if you have used it before or not. So this is one of the simplest things that you can possibly do for your business that's going to be a huge return on investment for you. So let's go over this. This is really as simple as it gets when it comes to the JotForms that you can create. I have another video that shows you all the tips and tricks and cool things and features that you can do in JotForm. However, I do think this one needs to be simple. I think the simplicity of it is what makes it such a powerful tool as well. So this form right here, if they type in their name and hit submit, what's going to happen is it's going to take them directly to my site. Okay, so that's one, is they're cookied to me now. Now, two, it's going to send them this email that I have created. So when they enter their email, they are automatically going to be sent this email right here. So it says, hey, thank you so much for your interest in Chat Couture. Have you ever tried it or are you new to it? Now, what am I doing here? I am creating a conversation. I actually want them to message me back and say, no, I've never tried it, but I'm excited, right? So I'm intentionally asking a question. I want you to ask a question when it comes to this. And then it says, I promise to keep you up to date, blah, blah, blah. Do you know that we have a subscription box? What's the number one thing that you want to tell your customers? You need to figure out a call to action that you want them to check out, okay? So I want them to check out our subscription box. So I said, check out more information here. And then it says, you'll also want to check out these pages. So I gave them my Facebook, my Pinterest, and my Instagram. And then, of course, I'm going to give them the opportunity to join my team, right? And then I'm also going to put a picture of me to make it personal. So if these people have never seen my face before, I want to make sure that they do. I want to make sure that they see that I am a human being, okay? So that's a really cool form, right? Now, if you go back to my form, okay, so this is the forward-facing form that they are going to see. Now, here's a little trick that I did. Let's go over here to my chat group, okay? So we're going to go over to my chat group, and you can see that one of the questions when they go to join my group is, would you like some information about Chat Couture? If you do, enter your email. All right. So what you're going to do is set up questions on your group to have them give you their email so that you can enter this JotForm for them. All right. There are many ways that you can use this JotForm. This is one of them. All right. So I'm going to go ahead and go over to my own JotForm. Okay. I'm going to my own JotForm, and I'm going to put Elaine and her email and hit submit. Okay, and now I'm going to go back and enter the next one. But here's what I'm doing. I'm going to go over and, hold on, wrong one. Okay, so here's what I'm doing. I'm going to go over here and approve her now. All right, so I'm going to approve, and then I have another one, right? So that's what you're doing for this group. You want to make sure that you are collecting that information before you let them in your group. It's a great way to collect leads. So let's go to Chat Couture, and this is my group. And then we're going to go to edit group settings. I'm going to show you how to set up those questions if you don't know. So I'll do this really quickly. So you're going to scroll down and go to questions. Membership requests. Learn more about people. That's what we want to do. Ask questions. If you'd like a digital link to learn more about Chalk Couture, simply enter your email below. And then how did you hear about our group? Okay, so you can add your own questions. So that's what I want you to do with that group. Now, I'm also going to show you how to build this form really quickly, but the other thing that I wanted to do was to tell you that there's a million ways you can use this form. You can use this form in your Facebook parties. If you're still doing Facebook parties, put this as a kind of qualifier. So the first 3 people who fill out this form are going to get something. Okay, it doesn't matter. You can put whatever you want, but you can check names and see if anybody from your party filled it out, and you can, send them a prize or do whatever you want. But it's getting people's information. That's what this is all about. If you have a Facebook page and a Facebook group, you can do certain things where if they fill this out, they get this. Or you could post it and schedule it once every 2 weeks. You could schedule this to go out. If you haven't filled this out to get some information on Chalk Couture, here you go. So there's a lot of different ways that you can use this. I would also put it into maybe your newsletters or something like that. Anyways, there's a million different ways that you can use this form. Now let's go back over here and I want to show you how to build that exact form. So let me get that up there. Okay, so I titled this Fun with Chalk Couture. And so we're going to create form, start from scratch, hit classic, and then click on this and it's going to bring up all the different things that you can do. But all I want to do is full name and email. Okay, so I want to keep this really simple, really simple. All right, too many options and they're just going to click off of it. So make this really simple. And then we're going to put our header. We're going to title this Chalk Fun Test. And now I want to add a picture. So I'm going to click on image right here and choose a file, upload. Let's go to Chalk Couture. We're going to go to this one. All right, so you literally drag that where you want. So I had that up there, and then I added another picture at the bottom for the form, and that was choose a file, upload. I don't know, it was some random thing that I chose. We're just going to choose one. Okay, so there you go. Now, I also added some text that said, so I hit this text button and you click on it. Don't forget to hit the submit button. All right, and then I made that 18, oops, highlight 18, and I changed the font to Arial Black and save. All right, and then I moved that up there. Okay, so there's your form, right? So that form is created. That's how easy it is. Now you want to go to settings. Okay, so on the settings, I want you to click on this emails. Right here where it says autoresponder, this is the email that they're going to get. Okay, so right here you want to click on this, and then you're going to title this what you want it to be, Chalk Couture Goodies. And then I deleted this whole form and started with my own. So, hey there, blah, blah, blah. Here's my links. And you can highlight that text and link it right there. And then you can add an image, upload file. I'm going to put that one there. Now, I do suggest clicking on that and see the little box in the corner. get your arrow and do this a few times to shrink that image, because you need to make sure that the file sizes of your email isn't too large. So this is just a really great way to not get kicked into spam. If your files are too large, it can look like spam. So just shrink those pictures down if you do put pictures in there. But you can see this is just a really great and easy way to do that. And then you'll hit save. So what are the things you want to think about? You want to think about giving them information on maybe hosting a party or joining your Facebook, your different social media profiles. You want to talk about joining your team. You want to talk about specials. I don't know what you want to talk about, but make sure that you write it down. And this is a very clear, concise thing that you want them to do. And I highly suggest you asking that question. Now, over here, you want to click on thank you page, all right? And here you want to hit redirect to external link, and then you want to put your website. So when they hit submit, it's going to kick them an email and send them to your site. And then you go over here and you hit publish, and it's going to give you a link, and you are a boss lady. You just did something that is going to look killer on your business, right? So it's going to be an amazing way for you to be able to capture those leads in different ways in your business. There's other ways to use JotForm. You can see from mine, I actually did a craft night, and I like to take orders this way. So craft night, you can see, let's see, view form. So you can see I do my craft night and I explain what it is, and then I say you get to choose which frame you want, and then put all their information in, and are they attending the online or in-person event. So I can actually take orders and have them choose things, and that's really nice too. And then when you go over here to, you say, what happens when they submit the form? Where does that information go? Well, you're going to get all of that information right here. So if you hit view submissions, you'll be able to see it. You can see click rates, you can see analytics, you can see all kinds of really cool things. And then you'll also get an email notification every time someone fills out one of these forms. So this is, not new. I've been teaching JotForm for a few years now, but I wanted everyone to actually be able to see that you can start doing this with your groups and those questions. That was the most important thing that I wanted you to take away today, was get those emails from your peeps. Provide them a form or some kind of something in order to fill that out. So your question on your group should be, hey, would you like a form on how to create your first chalk tour project, or something like that? You want to give them something for giving you their email. So figure out what you can give them. Figure out, if you sell Pampered Chef, figure out how to make a printable. Julie with Angel Kiss Design, she can make printables for you in a hot second. So you can say, if you were Pampered Chef, you can say, here's measurements. You fill out your email below to get a kitchen helper with all kinds of measurements and something like that. Anyways, that they can print. So if you're jewelry, how about a printable that walks you through different ways to travel with jewelry, or something like that, or clean jewelry. So tips on cleaning jewelry, something like that. Just think about what you can do and create that for your group so that you have something to offer them when they give you their email. All right. So hope that helps. If you have any questions, let me know. Make sure you share this with somebody who you think would love it. Bye, guys.